Hello and welcome to Media Online. My name is Suzy Roxy Berry. Better still, you can call me MJ, the Motivator, and this is a show called Up and Close. Today on Up and Close, we have one of the renowned photographers in Ghana, and he goes by the name Prince Entry Buesiako. Buesiako is an event photographer. He attended IPMC and completed in the year 2018. He also acted as a lecturer. He is now an established photographer who has the vision of building an institution of teaching young ones as photographers of international renown. He started his photography career in the year 2018 and still counting. He also owns one of the biggest photography studios called Jasper Media Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, Mr. Prince Entry Buesiako, to the show. Okay, so welcome back to Up and Close with me, MJ, the Motivator. And today we came to Jasper Media Studios to have a one-on-one chit-chat with the CEO, and he goes by the name Prince Entry Buesiako. Hello.
Hi.
It's nice meeting you in person, though.
Yeah. So grateful.
You look handsome, by the way.
Thank God.
Okay, so today we want to know more about you and about your photography, everything that you do in the media. So, first of all, tell us about yourself.
Okay. Actually, as you said, my name is Prince Entry Buesiako. People normally call me Jasper. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm a Techiman guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Techiman guy. So, school brought me to Sunyani. So I came to stay in Sunyani.
So for how long have you been in Sunyani?
Okay. I've been in Sunyani for, let me say, 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
How do you see Sunyani?
Sunyani is a very cool place.
Very cool?
Yeah.
That's Techiman?
Yeah, Techiman is a busy town.
Okay.
It's a busy town. And there are certain things that Sunyani is much improved than Techiman.
Okay.
Yeah, so being in Sunyani is more comfortable.
Alright, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So what motivated you to become a photographer?
This thing, it's not easy. Alright, actually, as I said, I came to Sunyani for schooling. So I was schooling at IPMC.
Okay.
That's a computer school. So I was doing software engineering.
Oh, okay.
Then I was also lecturing as a graphic designer tutor. So the man who is my boss came to learn graphic design, and I was the tutor for the graphic design. So he wasn't able to come to this campus to learn, so I have to go to his office. So I was been going to his office regular.
Like every day?
Every day. So there I had the passion of photography.
Okay.
So that was, I see him taking pictures, like doing this. Oh, it's like, okay, let me also try and see if it will work. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
So how did you get from being an aspiring photographer to becoming a professional?
Okay. It's a hard work and prayer.
Okay.
Hard work. Because when I started the photography, I wasn't having camera.
So what were you using?
I was not using anything. I was just learning. I go to my boss studio, take his camera, look at the things I learned online.
Okay.
So as time goes on, I was getting more into it. Then I borrowed money.
Borrowed?
Yeah.
Was it that big? A huge amount?
It was like 2005. So I used to buy.
When was that?
That was 2018.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So then I used to buy my first camera.
Okay.
Yeah. So I bought it from my boss. Actually, I bought it from him. So he gave me some stuffs to add up so that it will help me through. Then I've been learning, pushing on, shooting. Then you shoot like 50 pictures, then you take like 100 Ghana. You have to edit all the pictures.
Wow.
And some will insult you, some also motivate you.
So why would they insult you?
Actually, the thing is, the work you weren't improving well.
Oh, okay.
So there are some clients who accept the work you're delivering, and there are some other clients who won't accept. Because obi ekoko kwa na be tuntum.
And they be hard.
And they be hard. So ba koko no any tuntum. Be hard.
So you ever can say do too?
What's that?
It's me do too.
And it
Yeah.
it's do too pa and the banker.
So when that happens, do you run away? What do you say?
Oh, I don't run away. You saw my work and you came. So you need to go by it.
But that wasn't what the person saw.
The person saw other pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. So the person was motivated by that pictures and he or she came. I remember one lady told me after I edited some pictures for her, and I got the information from a friend that pictures say what try they say the phone edge.
Wow.
The phone editing. And of course I was handling the phone cross and editing and send was not posting.
Oh.
I was like seriously? Well, I didn't give up, so I went on learning. I could sit on my bottles from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Then the show was shocking you, indeed.
Yeah, and learn. Then 7 a.m. have to go to class.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's all about my consistency in hard working and prayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. They do say that prayer is indeed the key to success. Okay, so which photographers inspired you?
There are a lot.
Okay, can you mention some names?
Okay. I can't leave my boss out. PK Images. Can't leave him out.
And he's number one on the list?
Yeah. And one man I call my godfather.
Okay.
At Kizel.
Oh, okay.
He's a top wedding photographer in Kumasi.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's two men in Nigeria. One is a fashion photographer who is image faculty.
Oh, wow.
And one is a wedding photographer who is badge pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. And there are a lot of them.
Interesting. That's very, very interesting indeed. So do you hear from them from time to time?
Okay. It's only one that I haven't contacted.
Which of them?
Badge.
Oh, okay.
But for the others, I've been at least having some conversation with them because Badge, if you DM him on Instagram, he won't mind you.
Oh, why?
He don't take DMs.
Okay.
Unless you get in contact from some other source. Yeah, so.
All right, that's good to know. So tell us about your several photograph types that you do take.
Okay. At first, I usually I was going more into model shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, more of makeup, then kind of portrait and headshot and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, but for now, I'm a little bit diverting from that place into wedding.
Okay.
Called wedding piece. Sometimes you go call for a model, the stress, I'm coming, I'm not here, give me this, give me that. You have to be giving them money, giving them food, and go home and ask you for pictures after they get home.
Wow.
A lot of stress.
Wow.
You are not getting anything from it. So I'm getting more into the weddings now.
So which of them is your favorite?
For now, weddings.
So that's the reason why you do love weddings. Just because the models
and weddings fun. Yeah.
Tell me
Because
about
you go out and meet other people.
Okay.
Though like you all have fun. You meet your other creatives, videographers and other photographers. Then someone will say something, then you all be laughing, some song will be playing, you all be dancing and go and eat the client's food and all that stuff. I remember we went for a program, I and Ymedia.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we got to the hotel. Then we saw some seed box. Then we said, okay, let's create a short movie. And it was fun there. We couldn't sleep. Like we were
There no.
We started.
Wow.
Someone's wedding.
This is interesting.
Yeah. So I love going for weddings.
Okay.
I love going for not.
So when
not,
was the last time you went for a wedding photo shoot?
Last week.
Last week.
Okay. Just this weekend.
So it hasn't been long then?
No. Actually, if I actually want to go for a wedding every day, every weekend, I will go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you go out to shoot, what are some of the essential items that you do take along aside your cameras and your lens?
Okay. Actually, at first, I used to carry my reflector, carry a lot of styles and go outside and go and shoot because I didn't know what I was doing. But for now, I take my light, some softbox, then I go out because now I know how to blend the natural light with the light I have.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit okay with that little style. Sometimes I even only go with my camera lens.
Wow.
Because I love the natural light. So I shoot with it.
Just that one?
Yeah, because if you go for someone's wedding and they are at the ceremony, you don't have to go and put light there. Just use the natural light and the client will love the pictures.
Okay.
So me going out to shoot someone, if the natural light will help me, I have to do it. Zero, the client wants the final work.
Yeah.
If the final work is nice, the client is happy.
Wow. That's good to know. So, what is your biggest challenge that you foresee in photography? Your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge. Biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is GS, the cameras.
Why?
They are expensive.
Just that.
They are expensive.
So roughly, can you tell us how much one could cost?
Okay, the one I'm planning on getting next year, the body only costs like 19,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No lens.
Just that.
Just that.
Wow. This is tough.
Yeah.
So that will be next year.
Next year.
When?
I don't know. Just hoping.
Just hoping.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So as a photographer, why is photography process necessary? Why is it important when it comes to the editing and the whole kind of shooting and stuff?
Photography is very important because it keeps memories.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you get a nice image with you, sometimes you see some images which whenever you see it, you are just happy. Whenever you see it, you're happy. There are some pictures I have I have at my studio. When I see it, when people enters and see the image, say, "Wow, nice image." It's like, okay. So I always want to put smile in people's faces whenever they see my images. So I don't know what to do to keep people the smile on people's face down, to do this more.
Okay.
So most of the times, just this morning I posted some image on my IG handle. Just see people, oh wow, nice, beautiful. At least it's keeping some smile in people's faces, and motivating people. Oh, we too can get there. Yeah. So that is what that makes important for me.
Wow. So can you share with us your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement so far.
Have you shot a celeb, any awards, anything?
Actually, achievement. I've been shooting a lot.
Okay.
And I've shot a lot of things, but I have not gotten to where I want to get to.
Okay.
Yeah. Because me moving to more of the weddings, I'm hoping to shoot a wedding that will cost like the client will pay me like 200,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So until I've gotten to that place,
so
recently,
no achievements yet.
If I would say achievements,
no celeb, nothing at all to call so far.
Oh, actually, we have a lot of celebrities around us. Okay. So whoever I shoot, I take the person to be a celebrity.
Wow.
Yeah. Because if I shoot and post you on my IG handle, people see you and say, "Oh, wow, nice lady, nice guy. You're a celebrity."
Wow.
Yeah. But okay, let me say I've shot our president before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So how was it?
It was at a funeral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he came around. Then I get him a shot. And another tweet was a funeral at Kumasi. Then the vice president too, I shot him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you have them here?
Yeah, I have their pictures here.
Wow.
Pictures here.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in 5 years to come?
In 5 years to come, I see myself to have one of the top photography industry in Buahafu.
Okay.
To able to give people the hope of learning photography, because I'm planning on building some sort of a place to help other people who have been inspired by people's images, some other photographers' images, to enter into photography.
Wow.
So I want to build up a studio, a big studio, to work on, try to teach them in photography, teach them how. I've started doing it.
Okay.
I've started doing one-on-one. But I'm planning on building something so that I'll have maybe 20 people, maybe 30 people that I'll be lecturing. So I will have to I'll have to get a team, so that in case I don't go out for weddings, they will go, then I will be handling the
supportive
yeah.
team. Wow. So far you don't have any, or do you?
The team?
Yeah.
Team, I have many around.
Okay.
But to say they being here as Jasper Media tagged, no.
Wow.
But I have a lot of friends around in which if I need help, I go to them.
Okay, so you're here alone?
Yeah.
You suffer alone?
I suffer alone.
Wow.
If only
Sorry
you come and
about
join.
that. Wow, 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 wow. So, what at all motivates you to continue taking pictures emotionally?
Okay. The motivation is more of, let me see. I try to always, I don't know how to put this. When I see other photographers' images, you say, okay, let me see, this image, I can do it. Okay.
In the form of a challenge?
Yes, I challenge myself. So I don't see your image to be a downfall.
Okay.
Because sometimes I hear other photographers say, hey, this image I need posted there. May they mean to me, yo.
Wow.
But normally I see that and I say, no, me, I can do it. Because they started where I started. Where I am, that was where they was. Where they are, that's where I'll be. So I know I see myself to be where they are by having that motivation from them.
So can I ask this question?
Okay.
What at all will make that one so exceptional, different from yours to say the picture is 100% good?
No image is 100% good.
Okay.
Because the image you feel that is good, someone will see and say there is a mistake.
Okay.
Because recently, last 2 weeks, I had some image, the image I've been posting from yesterday to today. After retouching them, I went to Kumasi to shoot a wedding with my boss. So I gave it to another photographer who has been teaching my boss how to retouch. So he's my god grandfather. So I gave the pictures to him for him to pinpoint my mistakes in it, and he got me a lot of mistakes I've been doing.
Wow.
So when I came back home, I deleted all the retouch pictures, then I retouched them again.
Okay.
Then I sent to him for him to mark it again before I post them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was his reaction?
Whose reaction?
You sent it to him before, yeah. So how was it?
He was cool with it.
He was cool.
He was very cool, and he was ready to like pour out himself to me.
Wow.
Yeah, he was ready to pour out. Because I'll call him at midnight, then Charlie, he would just reply, then send me some sample of his images which I should look on for it to motivate me to do more. So seriously, so I don't see other creative images to be a challenge to me, to make me feel that I can't do it. But I see it and say, okay, this kind of image, let me also try and create some. There are some images I create on my page. I copied from other creative page. Yeah, so I try to see if I can do it. Yeah, so that's their images motivate me, and the smiles of my client. Because just this when I send an image to a client, the client says, oh wow, they are beautiful, I love them. It motivates me. Now the pictures I'm retouching now, I feel happy to retouch them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So asking if you take a client's picture, yeah,
Okay.
and that person has stretch marks all over.
Okay.
Can you take all of that off?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Normally we have some type of images we retouch and some type of images we don't retouch. We have the number of images we do for each. For me, there are packages I have. We do 5 images, 5 images retouch, 5 images normal editing.
Oh.
So the normal editing, if you have test match, they'll be there.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Yeah.
This is very serious. Because the way I see some people here, especially the ladies,
Yeah.
that it's everywhere.
There are some. I remember I shot a wedding with a friend who is very close, and there was stretch marks everywhere.
Wow. And in the end, you're looking for
It's
a
like,
perfect picture.
I saw the image like everywhere. I just saw the image. I went and slept.
Why?
Because it's stressful.
Wow.
That taking away only a stretch mark will take you like an hour. Yeah. Because you have to make the image. You have to make the image perfect. You have to make it perfect. Yeah.
Wow. So it has to be a perfect picture.
Yeah, for the client.
But this is very interesting though.
Yeah.
Wow. So this question is a bit flattering here, but I have to ask.
Okay.
Are you married?
No.
You're not married?
Nah.
Any special person somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the person here or?
Yeah, she's in Sunyani.
Okay. Any kids? You have kids?
No.
None yet?
Nah.
No baby mamas?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
That's also interesting.
Yeah.
When do you plan on settling down?
Okay. She's in school, so unless she's complete.
In school, as in?
She's schooling. At tertiary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say 3 years to come or
Let's say something like that.
let's say something like that.
It all depends on the ladies.
Okay. That's also interesting.
Yeah.
So what would be your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement is to see a lot of people being motivated by my works.
Okay.
Yeah, and people seeing me seeing a lot of creatives coming out of Jasper Media, and so this is where I started my photography.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the biggest achievement I'm hoping to get.
Like internationally or just
Internationally.
Ghana? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, we are getting to the end.
Hallelujah.
What advice would you give to anyone who wish to be like you?
Okay. The advice I would like to give to them is they need to work hard.
Okay.
They need to work hard. Now I've seen that the upcoming creatives don't like learning at all.
Why do you say that?
Because most of them come because of money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do you earn enough?
There's money in photography,
Okay.
but the money you get used to buy stuffs
All the time.
all the time. You can gather like 1 billion. After the 1 billion, within 1 or 2 things that you buy, you get only 1 Ghana left.
Wow.
Yeah. So people, the upcoming creatives, enter into the industry thinking within a short time they will end.
It.
Yes. Forgoing the struggles, forgoing the insults, forgoing how they have to stay awake for hours, move out for hours. It's like it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of like time. You get insult from other people, then kind of things. Yeah, there are some things that will not motivate you in going in more. You understand? So most upcoming creatives, they just come, oh boss, I want to learn retouching, I want to learn this, I want to learn this. But photography is different from retouching.
Okay.
It's way, way, way different. Retouch just came recently. Recently. The reason why I'm saying recently is in Chroma and that kind of our president and stuff, they weren't doing any retouching there. It was a phone thing. They snap back, whether it is perfect or it's not perfect, they finish. But now we are having nice digital cameras, which is we see the mistakes and guide them so that we correct them in the cameras. But now we want to take any picture, then we go on and go into our PC and go and process it. Meanwhile, you can take a nice picture. Whilst the client don't want retouch, you can give the client there.
Wow.
So my boss at Kizo motivated me since last 2 years.
Okay.
He told me something that shoot straight out of camera. Where when the client need that pictures, that very moment you can give it to the client. So I took that in my head and I worked towards that. So I always want to take pictures at just very moment, and when a client said, oh, give it to me, then I'll be able to copy it even from the camera to my phone, then give it to you, not to the PC and give it to you. Yeah, so the advice I'm giving to them, they should learn.
Okay.
They should learn very hard. They should take away I want to work, and sit on their bottles and learn. Yeah.
So your final words?
My final words is
Any shout outs?
Shout outs to my boss, PK at Kizo, Taylor Memories, one of my favorite wedding photographers, which I didn't mention first, Focus and Blair. He's the top wedding photographer in Ghana. Yeah. Normally my boss say he's my boss. I say no, my boss is my boss. Yeah. So shout outs to YMK King. That guy, I love him so much, but there are certain things I won't say it here. So shout outs to all the photographers in Sunyani and the videographers in Sunyani. They are doing marvelous work, so they should keep on, and we should try our possible best to come together. Wow. And that will help us move faster and faster. Yeah.
Wow, it's good to know, and it's been nice having a one-on-one conversation with you.
Thank you.
Mr. Prince.
Yeah.
You're not yet Mr. Yeah, but I'll call you Mr. Prince. Entry boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
That's the name.
And I wish to see you more often.
Okay.
More often.
Let's pray.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And finally, we've come to the end of this show. The name has always been Susie Roxy Berry. Better still, you can call me MJ the Motivator. And please don't forget to subscribe to all of our social media platforms at ymediaonline. Don't forget to be good and kind to everybody you meet on your way, because you may never know who will save you tomorrow or who your savior will be tomorrow. Thank you. Adios.